Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Wario Land 3, the part of the project where we're collecting musical coins instead of treasures. Still needing to get used to it, I guess. However, we did already cover one episode in yesterday's episode, and therefore we already know what the gist is going to be. I will go through all of the stages in numeral order, starting with the northern quadrant and then moving on to the west, moving on to the south, and then eventually ending in the east. First up today, therefore, is going to be N4, Bank of the Wild River, where we're going to start getting the musical coins in the blue key and chest area. We did it last moment we covered the stage, but it is left at the start, and therefore, for collecting musical coins, it's best to actually start here. There's two of them for us we need to get through here. Make sure to stay Vampire Wario, because we need to get ourselves past the second toad. So turn into Vampire and stay Vampire. Until this guy's dead. Get hit here. These fire blocks we don't need to break, only the blue chest is going to be behind there, and therefore we are not interested. The first of two coins we can actually obtain right over here, at the top right of this middle section. You can turn into Vampire Wario or try to do a dash jump up here. Should also work fine. The second is perhaps even better, because then you don't have to bother resetting back to normal Wario, because we want to be normal Wario, of course. As you may remember, only normal Wario can break through this block. Oh, dang it. That's what you get if you're in way too much of a rush. Then you get flamed. Right. Here we are. This is what we needed. Luckily, this is all we have to do. We don't need to do the rock puzzle or the fire puzzle again. These two coins were the only thing we needed to do down here. Now, let's quickly return to the main room. This should be a stage... No! Stupid toad has respawned. Not fair. Now, all with all, I think this is the kind of stage where we can actually go through quite quickly. And stuff like this will actually still hinder us, unfortunately. Oh, really? Can't I go past the waterfall? You would think the waterfall is actually there to make you turn back into normal Wario, but it actually functions as a wall. Next up, anyway, we're going to get the musical coins in the main room. The first one is actually hidden up here. And in order to get up here, we need to get hit by this Sparky enemy to turn into Puffy Wario. And just fly straight up, and you cannot miss this coin. Right, for the second one we need to go into one of these islands. It should actually be this one, the second one. Oh, help, help! No! Good hit, sir, good hit. Must hand that to you, that was a good hit. Now, let's go in. Just follow the pathway, straight linear pathway, to a couple of enemy blocks, so we still need this guy. And whoosh. And that makes 4. Already halfway through the stage. Next, we need to go to the next island. That one is going to be a lot more difficult to actually get in through. For the longest time I thought it was the only island where there's nothing to get. But after doing some research, I found out there's indeed a coin here. However, those are not bash blocks, those are fire blocks in disguise. So we need to turn into Fire Wario, and then we can actually break these blocks over here. The game is mean. Very mean. And in here we can actually find musical coin number 5. Once again, just a linear pathway. Do a handful of challenges. Until we end with a coin in our bag. And that makes 5. And as you may remember, the green key room, all the way to the right, going past the current. And that was actually a musical coin heaven. There was a lot of musical coins down there. So it's not a secret. The final 3 are all going to be here. Just climb the vines and you will actually meet up with all of them. Be careful for the spiders crawling around here. They can, of course, hit you. Here's number 1. Here's number 2. hiding behind the leaves. So we need one more. Yeah, one more. I did indeed count correctly. It's also going to be in this room. We saw it the last time we went through here, so... Oh, and I'm stuck. Yeah. I got ambushed from two directions. But at least one of the spiders is gone now, so... Jump. And coin. Thank you. Now, I think we can actually go on towards the green chest, but the faster way I can think of is just go into the current, and make it carry us all the way back to the beginning of the stage again, and simply go towards the door that used to be the grey chest. Very easy to get there. So I think this is the quickest way. Yeah, here we are. We can scratch the first stage of today. Those were the 8 music coins in N4, Bank of the Wild River. A stage that we're never going to see again because of it. How unfortunate. Well, there's still plenty of stages we need to do. The other 2 in the northern quadrant are also up for today's episode. Second one, the Tidal Coast. There's also that room we can only go into during nighttime, of course, because of it needing to be high tide, leading towards the green chest. However, if I check out my notes, I see there's actually no coins in that room. And therefore it does not have to be nighttime in order to do the stage. There's one room we cannot go into, but that room we don't have to go into, so... this is going to be the first room we're going to check out, obviously. This water room. Once we started going towards the treasure here, we did actually find out there's a couple of musical coins in the maze. Not just a key and a door leading towards the chest. There's also 2 coins in this maze. That's one thing we need to remember. That there's indeed 2 coins here. Because of this being a maze, it's easy to miss a couple. If you're not too sure how many there are exactly. But there are indeed 2 down here. Try to check out every corridor until you see them. Oh, here's the first one. To go around this way. Oh, whoa, whoa, Mr. Octopus, hello. Now that was one mean octopus. But anyway, there is supposedly another one, and I think that one is going to be on the left side then. Over here. Right, that makes 2. Next, we don't want to go towards the chest room. There's no coins in that room, so we can leave again. Either swim or bubble your way out of here. And moving back towards the main room. Next up is going to be red chest area. For that we need to go past these enemy blocks again into the pipe. So bring along one of your best friends and throw him in here. Red key and chest area, also a swimming area of course. One of the first bubble puzzles that we actually did in the game, if you remember. Also a musical coin to find over here. But of course, also not the only one. We also need to go even further in order to find ourselves another one. Make your way all the way down, because we need to go towards the chest room actually. Through this door. Alright. Enemy, and let's go hit these guys. I'm calling blocks guys now. As if they are persons. Go me. But anyway, coin number 4. That's the only reason why we were here. Let's head out of here again. Door. Going up is going to be a bit quicker than going down. Time to exit this place again. No reason to stay here. Alright, music coins in the main room. We want to go up here first, I guess. Passing by it now, so might as well pick it up now. Can actually use the spring Wario in order to get all the way to the top. Stay in the middle because I'm not too sure which direction I'm going to fall into. And that way ensure I'm going to stay on no matter what. Then make your way across the ledges to the left. And collect music coin number 5 of this stage. So, with that one obtained, it's time to actually get the music coin all the way to the right of this stage. Or at least not all the way to the right, but before the wall we actually need to go over. There's a music coin in the water. That's going to be down here, therefore. And that makes 6. Now, there's 2 more. Both of them are also going to be in this main room. The first one is the easiest to get. There's also one very tricky one, so I might as well save that one for last. This first one is easiest. Just bounce your way up here. And then you can use the enemy to bounce this coin, or simply stay Spring Wario and get it that way. And that was the easy one. The next one is going to be very tricky, because it's going to be very high up in the air. And in order to obtain it, we need to go into the green key room quickly. In order to obtain ourselves a special ability. As you may remember, there's actually a couple of gyrocopters that can flatten you over here. Last time we were here, we did everything we could in order to make sure not to get flattened. But this time around, we do want to get flattened, because we need the floating abilities. Go to the far to the left as possible. And then jump and float your way left and get the coin high in the air. Very tricky to get. Alright, next we want to go grab the grey chest, I guess. There's not a single treasure chest in this stage that you can quickly get to, so I think the grey one is still the easiest one. But for that we do need to break the fire blocks again, of course. So this actually might take me a couple of tries. Don't mind me. Yeah, that's good enough. Not the perfect run, but I don't care. As long as I'm in here. And therefore I can finish off this stage. And that was the Tidal coast for the last time. No need for us to go in here during nighttime. The green chest was not hiding any coins for us. Well. 12 minutes. I have time for one more stage. Let's hopefully keep this under 20 minutes, because this is going to be by far the most difficult one to actually do. It is not stage number 6 in the northern quadrant for nothing. Sea Turtle Rocks. The first main room is going to be the most annoying part of the stage, I think. Because of the wall maze being present there. But we will see how we do. We'll get started in the main room, of course. We start in the main room, so why wouldn't we start actually collecting coins here? Plummet your way down. Try to make your way towards the left side first. Here's a musical coin that we already seen during the Let's Play. The coverage of the stages, the treasures. Did not immediately know of a way to describe that better, but you know what I mean. The moment we were collecting treasures. Then we already went here as well, and we saw there's a musical coin to get over here. Easiest to get that one first, I guess. Speaking of easy coins to get, there's one super annoying one, of course, because one of them being past the boss in this stage. Let's make our way there next, after getting the musical coin down here. How did I get there again? Cannot go down here, so I need to go up. And this way go down. Howdy, sir. I cannot go get you this way, apparently. Yeah. Need to go around and get you this way. That makes 2. Now let's go to the boss. The exit area over there we're going to do next. First let's take care of the boss. It's already annoying enough we need to do this guy, but up here is going to be another musical coin, so... Just like Out of the Woods, this is another boss we need to defeat no matter what. There's no way around it. Although in Out of the Woods I think you can actually get the coins in a different order and still get around the boss. Just fall out of the tree and therefore exit the tree again. Something I couldn't do, of course, because I got the coin in the tree last, so... Yeah, finding out where all of the coins are is one thing, but actually also finding out a way to actually get them in the quickest way possible. The most optimal route, therefore. I think that is a bit too much to ask for my doing, so... I've never been the best when it comes to planning optimal routes. I try my best, but it's not really my thing. So my apologies if in some of these stages the routes are not per se the most optimal. As long as I get them all in the end, that's the most important thing. Let's get out of this area at least, now that we have the coin in the boss room. There's 2 more musical coins that we need to get in this main room, of course. Both of them are going to be on the far right side of this room. Here's the first one, and the second one is a little bit above that, as you can see. We need to actually get ourselves in this pool somehow. It looks like this is going to be our route. Here you are, that is number 4. And number 5, right behind it, over here. That was easier than I remembered. Actually trying this out beforehand definitely works wonders. Before moving on, make sure you have 5 of them in this main room. It's a bit hard to actually keep track, I know, but we have 5 of them. The final 3 we can of course find in this room over here. The room that loops around and the X-ray room after that. For the first coin we're going to have to do something tricky. Allow me to show you off quickly first. Right over here is a wall, and that we can actually break with Rolling Wario. So we need to make sure we come in here as Rolling Wario going towards the right. And that way we can actually get ourselves into that corridor over there. That's going to be tricky to do. First things first, we need to go right, so start on the left slope. Jump upwards twice to get into the X-ray room. And then the tricky part comes. Jump! Like I said, that is the tricky part. The timing for that is not per se easy. You need to jump onto the first platform and immediately start jumping towards the second one. And then you should actually land on the second platform early enough for you to roll through the wall and not bump into it. Kinda like this. And that way you get yourself coin number 6. With the final 2 being in the second X-ray room. Where the blue chest also is. We saw both of them while going through here, so that's going to be easy enough. Remember, we need to hold right when falling in the final shaft. Otherwise we're going to miss it and need to go all the way around again. The other coin is going to be a bit easier to obtain, because there you can actually see where you need to fall. Also a coin where we need to fall, but that one at least we can see, so that one is going to be a lot easier to actually get to. So right over here. So fall down. Get onto this trolley again quickly. And then make our way towards the final coin. Which is of course also immediately going to put us at an exit. The blue chest was of course down there, so once we get the coin we can also immediately leave the stage. Perfect, therefore. Jump over one last time. Right, hold right, because we did see the coin the moment we fell through here last time. We know where it is. Hopefully there's no way we're going to miss it. Jump down, hold right, fall onto it. And even though I just said I don't always have the optimal route for these stages, I think in this case I did actually have the optimal route, because after collecting the 5 coins in the first section and the 3 coins in this one, we immediately enter ourselves at the exit door. So 8 coins obtained in Sea Turtle Rocks, in probably even the most optimal route. Now that I think about it. Filling in our 6th square. And therefore saying having all of them in the northern quadrant. Next episode we are going to tackle the western quadrant, the first 3 stages. Which are of course going to be right over here. After passing through this game section, the golf minigame. It's the whole reason why we're doing this. But anyway, next time is going to be the western quadrant. The desert ruins, of course, being the first one we're going to do. Of course, followed by the pool of rain. And then the volcano's base. Remember that stage? It's the one we have not seen in the longest time, because it was actually the first stage we completed in this game. So that is definitely going to be a blast from the past. But that's up for next time, so see you folks then. Treecks out.